everyone, Sky Renwood here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins. Let's see. Um, okay. So, real quick, before I started the game, I actually went into uh, the Ubisoft store and purchased a few things for my character. As you see, I now have the Ezio outfit and everything. Just a very I think he's like his outfit isn't like in all the Assassin's Creed outside of his own game. That just shows how popular that dude is. But I have the Ezio outfit with the addition of the Ezio outfit, and I got a new legendary bow as well. Since I'm decked out with all legendary everything, legendary mount, legendary weapons, all kinds of stuff like that. Um, with that being decked out, that gave me what am I looking at? Okay, I'm sorry. That let me pop the what you call it? Dang, I'm lost. At a loss for words right now. Not another trophy. All right, that let me pop the trophy for you get a trophy if you deck out your character with all legendary weapons and items and stuff like that. So I got that trophy, and I just got another trophy for, I guess, because I've crafted a lot. So yeah, the only thing I purchased really was a few new weapons. None of them that I was really going to use. I just got it just to get it, have it in my inventory. Probably going to either break it down at some point in time to use it as material or sell it just to get more money or something like that. But right now, what I have decked out, I'm going to save up my money actually to upgrade a lot of this stuff because I can. But yeah, any shoe. Gonna jump right back into it. Got a quest, getting ready to go on and have some fun. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am doing well, cannot complain. Had a really fun time playing this yesterday for you guys. If you guys didn't get a chance, if you guys wasn't here or wasn't able to attend, definitely check out that gameplay from last night. It was so much fun. Really just like I said, just fanboying, you know, what had happened and everything. So I won't give anything away just in case you guys didn't see it. The only thing I'm gonna say is that you guys should definitely check it out.
This way.
Easy enough. Wasn't even what I was supposed to be doing. Just was passing by and decided to go ahead and take on this challenge. I didn't even look to see what specs this outfit does. I should have did that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and look at it now while I'm thinking about it, because I know I'll forget. But let's see. Nothing. Okay, never mind then. I thought it did something, but nope. I got a few other new weapons. A few other ones. I got Edward's outfit. If you guys don't know who Edward is, he was the main protagonist in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So you got his. It would have been cool if I would have been able to get Jacob's as well, but seeing as how probably wouldn't have been able to fit into this era, considering he was from the Victorian era, and most of the, these outfits probably could fit in with the era that I'm in right now. it probably wouldn't look too good. You know, or right, I should say. But I like the fact that I have so many. I like the fact that I have so many different choices of the outfits you can wear. I wish, oh god, and I hate doing this because I know you guys are probably tired of me saying this, but I wish they would have did it like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, in which any outfit you put on, even if it was Ezio's outfit, which they did have in Syndicate as well, um, it garnered you, you know, different specs or whatever stuff like so, you know, upped your capacity to carry certain tools and weapons, or resistant to, you know, melee, or you know, whatever the case may be. It was always something, no matter what it is that you, or what, um, there was always some kind of benefit for putting it on. So it always, you know, made it pretty cool to be able to switch between your
You there! Stop!
switch between your outfits to help benefit you in any way. Is that a dog? Can I pet the dog? No, nothing. Can't do nothing with the dog. All right.
Hey, hold on! Hey! Huh?
I like how he definitely saw me and I was still able to assassinate him. That's just fun to me. Definitely not supposed to be here, but, yeah, gonna go ahead and conquer this area anyway, cause I can.
Hey!
Who saw me? Oh, he's up top. You gonna come down here? Yeah, he's gonna come down here.
Good sweat.
I see that there's a, I don't know how to pronounce their name, Felix? Fake Felix? However you call it, I see that one's in the area.
Shouldn't be.
Who saw me? Ah, this guy.
Hey now!
Okay, where did he go? He's all the way over there. I'm trying to debate whether I want to chase him down on a side objective that I have, or a side quest that I have, I should say. I'm supposed to be killing all of them. So whenever one's in the area, if I can handle it, I'll go for it. Like, usually it's, you know, advisable for you to stay away from them because they're ridiculously strong, but I've taken down 2 so far, so, you know, you just gotta, really just be patient.
Stay alert. No getting stabbed in the back.
Hey now!
Let's see. I'll look for the enemies. And they're around here somewhere. those guys. Because they are the one that light those torches and call for backup, so just make sure entire mission
Hey, what?
come on over here. You know you want to. I think there's 2 of these guys I'm supposed to kill, 2 commanders. Yep, there's 2. Well, 3 altogether. 3 high-ranking officials, I should say. Not a problem. I prefer to assassinate them all. Really don't want to fight unless I absolutely have to, but kind of hard to pinpoint them sometimes. That's why I loved Eagle Vision in Assassin's Creed, because just allowed you to basically see everything and everyone.
Hey, hold on! Die, idiot!
Better be careful. Probably won't come back.
Oh.
Not so far. Not be.
Cut him off! Hurry! Imbecile. Hey, hold on! I am killed.
Ow.
My therapist! You cannot escape! Got you!
Fire is ridiculous. I wish you could craft something that helps you to resist fire or something, because it drains your energy extremely fast. And if you're not careful, you could die just for making a mistake. I mean, even as far as like smashing one of these jars open will just ignite a flame and you're automatically just consumed with fire. And there's literally, I mean, unless there's a water source near that you can jump in real quick, there's no surefire way you're going to extinguish that fire quickly. So your best bet is to just try to avoid fire altogether. Only good thing about it is it has the same effect on enemies, so you're guaranteed to finish the fight really quickly if you can somehow manage to set them ablaze. But I haven't really done that too much during this gameplay. Not from lack of trying, though, because I definitely have tried to set people on fire. Alright. I know that hurt. I hear a cat and I hear mice. Alright, I have another... Where's this other commander at? Okay. I need to, figure this out real quick. So I'm assuming it must be over here then.
Nothing gets past.
Yeah, you say that, but it kind of
Hey,
just
what?
did. So.
Something's going on out there. Look into it.
Even out.
Hey!
Is the danger past?
Come on.
What? Who shot me? Hey! You're dead.
How does he not hear that?
Alarm! Alarm! Sounds like trouble. Hey!
Feels like we are being watched.
Damn it! Got away! Hey! Got your back. Slow and steady. You should not be here. Hey, what? Should not have come here.
Not sticking around for that. Okay, so definitely can't poison him.
Hey! You will not escape! Useless to run, Kerr! Start the attack!
How did he run away?
You can run too!
He's telling me I have nowhere to run, but he's the one running away.
There you are.
He was trying to snitch. That dude was trying to tell on me. Some people these days, I swear, and you're supposed to be a commander? Oh well. Yeah, your smoke bomb isn't gonna work on me, buddy. Oh, I see you in there.
Hey! Hit!
Guess I should probably go free these civilians. They've waited around long enough. Well.
I know when I'm beat. Thank you
You're welcome.
Ah, my friend, you have my punch. Work with me. Can't face this alone.
Guy seemed excited. Alright. I'm trying to find more treasure. Today's your order.
Clear the way.
Get out of my way! Okay?
Delivering Luna. Great.
I should look into this.
I should look into this. Get out of there. No time to be playing hide and seek. Boom. 250? That's all I got. Really? This is a bit difficult. Ah, oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, right?
We must keep her. There. There you are. We must not fail.
Ow. It's just... Ow. Ah, ran out of ammo. Anybody else? Okay, good then. Would have hated to have killed everybody. Alright. Go back to quest. Look at all this stuff that's way out of my league. Alright, let's do the secrets of the first pyramid. Get back on track.
Clear the way! Hurry! The guards here are vigilant. Whoa. Yeah. Hey! You will not escape!
Yeah, you can say that. Philadelphia, man, I've noticed that there's a lot of places in this game that has a lot of modern day city names and everything. Well, I mean, I know obviously those cities were named after a place like this, but they have Philadelphia, they have Memphis. I'm trying to think if there's other ones that they have. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure they do, but I know the ones I can think of off the top of my head right now is, of course, the introduction right now of Philadelphia, and I know I was just in Memphis. That's pretty cool.
Army
almost there. I need to really start activating a lot of these quick travel places. It's not immediately like I wouldn't say available. It's not immediately made apparent to you that it's a place you can climb and synchronize. I made a comment a few playthroughs back, or a few gameplays back, in which I said that one of the things that this game was missing, that, you know, most Assassin's Creed was known for, was synchronization.
My need is great.
And I take that back. They do have it. It's just not apparent. Like, normally, if you are playing a Assassin's Creed game, like, that's usually the first thing you go to when you go to a new place. They kind of pointed out, you have, like, in order to be able to unlock anything within that map or that area or region or whatever, you have to go to the synchronization spot and everything. So they made it like it was, you know, mandatory for you to do it. In other games and everything, in order to progress without any trouble. In this game, however, it's like an option, side option. Like, you don't have to do it. I don't even know what it really does, to be honest. It might, you know, I mean, I guess, if, you know, outside of just making it a place you can quick travel to, but I don't know if it unlocks missions within that area that were otherwise hidden. If it adds more to the map, I don't know, to be honest. I have to do a little bit more research on it to find out what synchronization in this game actually does, outside of making a spot for you to quick travel to. And I guess it's important because this is a big game, and you know, you don't want to have to always, you know, take a horse or a camel or, you know, a boat or whatever to your destination. Sometimes you, like what I'm doing right now, over 2,000 meters away, and I'm sitting up here running and, you know, all that good stuff and everything. So it's like, you know, quick travel there, or at least, you know, pretty close to the area you need to get to. Definitely makes it a lot easier.
Whoa.
Thinking about killing them. I need materials, you know, to upgrade my stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. Not right now, anyway. Normally, I relegate that stuff for after streams, so that way I don't bore you guys with me running around, hunting and everything like that. I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't want to see that. I mean, unless you do, then, you know, I don't care. I guess I'll go ahead and do it, but I love my Chocobo.
By the gods! This beast will be my...
Oh, this dude stay still.
Give us the... God save me from bandits and plastic camels!
Oh, come on.
Cover my escape!
These guys we have to deal with.
That was extraordinary. Well done.
Thank you.
Who sent you? Was it Kition or
That was your mama.
Heraclides? They thought I couldn't handle myself out here, but we've shown them, haven't we?
Have we? What are you doing out here?
Are you joking, Neb? We are searching for the lost vault of the great Sneferu, the founder of the golden age of the old kingdom.
And how are we doing that?
Didn't they tell you anything before they sent you after me?
Remind me.
According to my research, Sneferu hid 3 artifacts in his pyramids. One in the Medum, his first and failed pyramid. Another in the Bent, whose design he obviously modified after the Medum's collapse. And one in his final masterpiece and tomb, the Shining Pyramid. I have one artifact, but those bandits stole another from me. You'll need to get it back for us.
Where was this?
They camp in the cliffs to the west of Memphis. You can find them by following the stream. Also, you'll need to find a way into the Shining Pyramid to get the last artifact. I think there's an opening high up, but it's quite the climb. In my youth, I could have done it, but...
No, you couldn't. Not even
I
in
will
your
take a
youth.
look.
Stop lying.
How many bandits were there?
7.
All of them, I think.
All of them. How was that a number?
Sure.
How many bandits were there? All
What
of
was
them.
I saying? Oh, well, look at that. Good, good. That was a bit too close.
Yeah, that guy was about as useless as or about as useful as a screen door in a submarine. How many bandits were there? All of them. Alright, time to go have some fun. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay. What? Oh god, I hate this system. I'm tracking stuff in this game that make it so very, very difficult. So am I supposed to... So am I supposed to be going in that opening there?
I should not.
Thinks he's a damn fish now.
him. Alright.
This must be the artifact the bandits stole from Mercus. Strange thing.
What?
I'll kill you!
Yeah. You could try. Probably not gonna work. Alright, time to get out of here and go to the next place.
He lost his mind. Hey, wait! One, thank you!
I'll take that. Alright, on to the next place. I wonder why, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to say this, because I did say, okay, you know what, spoiler warning, I'm about to give right now, so if you don't want to know about what happened in yesterday's gameplay, or, you know, whatever, this Easter egg, that I found and everything, if you don't want to know about it, please, kind of mute, mute this right now, or skip past it, or whatever the case may be, because I'm going to be talking about it right now. Skip ahead about maybe, I'd say 10 minutes. I'll probably be safe. But anywho, I had discovered, to Final Fantasy 15 in this game, in which they had apparently, put Arden. There we go. They put Arden and Bahamut in this game and everything. Just a cameo appearance. You have to solve this kind of like puzzle or whatever and everything. And what you did, you make your way to this underground chamber, and you see them. You see Arden, and then Bahamut comes out of the sky, and Bahamut and Arden just kind of take off, and they leave behind a weapon for you. And it's pretty cool, or whatever. They leave behind a weapon, a shield, and a new mount, as you guys saw, that looked like a chocobo. The question, or the problem, or not really the problem, I should say, the question that I had was, why Arden? You know, why not Noctis? With Noctis being the main character of the game and pretty much being, you know, all over the place right now, or any of the other, you know, well, because, you know, basically, I understand Arden's story, so it doesn't surprise me that he would, you know, be there, especially with Bahamut or whatever like that, but I don't know, it was just kind of surprising that, you know, something like that, they missed that opportunity to have Noctis. I know Noctis is making an appearance, of course, in Dissidia and the upcoming, not upcoming, but also going to be in Tekken as well, but I don't know, it just seemed like it would be more fitting to have, that was cool, okay, to have Noctis in it, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. What am I supposed to be doing in here? feel like I was supposed to be doing something, but I can't climb up that wall. This is odd. There we go. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay. How do I get up there? I just climb? No. Why can't you climb that? Okay. Right before that. Yeah, I'll take that. Nothing over there. Just checking everything because I feel like that's the way out, but I don't want to leave without checking everything first. I don't know what those golden things are that I'm picking up, but Hopefully they're trinkets. There is a trophy you can get for selling 20 trinkets in a row, so that's why I'm hoping it's those are trinkets that I'm picking up, because I'm trying to build that up. But, any hoozle. Uh-oh, over here. Oh, come on. What's going on, Smokescreen? How you doing, buddy? So guess what? She broke up with me, and now I'm single, so... And she already likes another guy, and it has even been 3 days. Isn't that... Wait, yeah, well... Unfortunately, that's how it can be sometimes, especially when it comes to matters of love and relationships and stuff like that. I mean, that just shows, you know, obviously, you know, she really didn't care about you in the first place. It sucks to say that, you know, I had to say that in such a harsh tone. But, you know, I'm just being realistic. Realistically speaking, if she's going to go as far as to just not even, well, I can't say not even, but if she's going to go as far as to break up with you and then go basically going after another guy immediately, like, clearly she had no intentions of, you know, taking you seriously or even pursuing any kind of meaningful relationship with you in the first place. And you're probably better off without her because of it, to be honest. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that she's a hoe. I mean, I don't know her. Obviously you do, so I really can't talk on the subject, but from my experiences, I know that when you're young, it's just...
This plain-looking artifact must have some hidden value if it was stored among such treasures.
It's just kind of like, you kind of get into this mentality in which you just want to experience different things. Like, you really don't know the value of anything until you lose it, you know, and that's the sad reality of being young, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm 33, you know, and I have dated a lot of women, and I'm not, you know, I'm not proud to say this, but a lot of women I ended up breaking up with because of the fact that I met another woman who was more interesting, you know, whether she was prettier or whether she was, you know, like I said, more interesting. She just had, you know, some kind of a great personality, like she was really into video games like I was or something like that, like I wouldn't hesitate. And the girl who I was currently dating, like I really didn't care what her feelings were, you know? And that's because I was young. Like I thought like I needed to move on to the next best thing every single time. You know, like if I saw a girl who was just like phenomenal and awesome and all this good stuff and everything, you know, I had to have her. You know, it was just, you know, like trading in your new iPhone or something. Like, you know, trading it for a new iPhone. That's how it was with me, and I really didn't care. Like, you know, the girls would cry and they'd be like, "Oh, I can't believe you know." But for me, I was just like, "Well, you know, you'll be fine. Not a big deal, and everything. You'll move on. Everything's cool." It wasn't until I got older and I realized that what I was doing was wrong. And it wasn't because I was a hoe or because I was mean. I honestly, legitimately felt within my heart of hearts like it was okay to do that, you know. And it wasn't until I got older and I realized what I was doing that I realized how wrong I was. And then it happened to me a few times, and I was just like, well, shit, you know, this doesn't feel good. I don't like this, you know. Maybe I should stop doing that. It's been a while. Like, me and my wife have been together for 4 years now, so it's been quite some time since I think I was doing that back when I was younger. I think I stopped when I was like 25, 26 years old when I actually stopped and slowed my roll. But from age 15 all the way to about 24, oh my god, I was running through females like it was nothing. And I really didn't think of it as making me a bad person overall, or making me a hoe or a bad person or mean or whatever. I just honestly, legitimately felt like it was okay to do that. You know, why not? Especially if the other girl that I was interested in was better than the one I was currently with. I figured, why not upgrade? Like to me, my mentality was, if you're going to, if you have, like I said, using the iPhone analogy, yeah, that, you know, that's what it was like for me. Like, and I was saying, like, using the iPhone analogy again, if you have, you know, the iPhone, let's say the iPhone 6 and everything back in the day when it came out or whatever, you had the iPhone 6 and everything. When you heard about the iPhone 7 coming out, you didn't just go on ahead and be like, oh, well, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and keep the iPhone 6 because it's been such a great phone. Like, no, you find out about the iPhone 7 having all these new features and everything like that, and you're like, well, why wouldn't I trade in for a new one? And you wouldn't feel bad about it. It's not like anybody's going to sit up there and say, dude, like, your iPhone 6 has helped you through everything. Remember when you had to make that 911 call and all that? Like, no, like, you don't think about any of that stuff. You don't think about all the times you and your iPhone 6 have had. You just look at it like, well, you know, it's iPhone 6. And it's outdated, so I want to get this iPhone 7. And that's how you look at it. You don't feel guilty about it. And that's the mentality I had. I didn't feel guilty about it because I figured it was the most sensible thing to do. Like, I was like, well, that makes sense. Why would I stick with a girl who I felt like I just had no more business being with or anything like that if there was another girl who was, in my opinion, better? She looked better, you know, or whatever the case may be. And that wasn't always the case, unfortunately. It wasn't always the, you know, I had that mentality of the grass is greener on the other side kind of thing going on, you know? And grass isn't always greener. You know, I would get with that girl who was prettier and come to find out that she was a total bitch. You know, she just didn't pay no attention to me. She wanted the finer things in life. Like, she couldn't settle for going to a date to McDonald's. She always wanted to go to Olive Garden, or she always wanted to go to some high-end place and everything. She always wanted presents every single week or whatever. Then I was like, oh crap, in order to get a dime bitch, you're going to be able to, you know, you're going to have to be able to keep, you know, a certain amount of money in your pocket, or else she's not going to get interested. And it took me a while to learn that lesson, you know. And then at the same time, like I said, I would move on, go to the next one, and if that one didn't suit my immediate needs or whatever, I mean, the girl could be perfect, you know. Honestly, you are the best at advice. I do have a bachelor's in psychology, so keep that in mind. I have a bachelor's in psychology, but I usually try my best to kind of help everybody out that I can. I give my services away for free. But yeah, like, you know, I can't necessarily put myself in a situation in which I'm going to say, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm going to tie myself down with this girl and that's just going to be the end of it. Because no matter what happens, somebody else better is going to come along. It's when you get more mature that you realize, okay, you know what? Let me just be satisfied with what I have. Because if you leave that girl that you're with, you know, I have the knowledge. I do my best. But yeah, it just sucks because, like I said, at the end of the day, you honestly feel within yourself that you know, it's going to be better. You're gonna leave that girl and you're gonna get with that girl who loves video games just as much as you, and then you come to find out that she doesn't like having sex. Like she's just like, oh well, you know, we can kiss, we can make out, you can touch me, but I don't want to have sex. It's just like, crap. The girl that you were with before, no, she wasn't into video games, you know, as much and everything, but she was guaranteed to have sex with you every single night, you know, no matter what, rain or shine. Even if she had a headache, she diseased with leprosy, and she would still have sex with you. Like, and it's just like, what's more important to you? You know, you figure out your priorities, you figure out what's important to you. After you figure it out, don't change your priorities and everything, because a lot of people do that. They're like, oh, this is what I want in a relationship, and then they change their priorities to suit what their immediate need is right there. It's not good. Don't do that. Like, if you know you want a girl who you can just share something in common with by some degree, just say, hey, I just want a woman who's open-minded. Okay, when you get that open-minded woman, don't turn around and just do something stupid after that. It's just dumb at that point in time. Or am I escorting you?
No time to tarry.
But yeah, that's my opinion. I don't think that a person should settle. No, I think you should definitely
Get a course.
what? How?
I told you there was nothing to worry
There
about.
we go. Okay. I don't think you should settle, no, but I do think that a person should figure out their priorities, make sure those priorities are actually reachable and obtainable, because you don't want to sit up there and say, oh, crap, I hate cobras. I don't want to sit up there and say, oh, well, my priorities is I want a girl who is going to be a frickin' supermodel. Dude, come on, seriously? You think you're going to get a supermodel? No, you're not. You don't look as good as you think. You're not gonna get a supermodel.
Exactly as I would have told you if you hadn't acted so quickly.
It's just like she would always say she loves me and say all this shit, then just turn around and lie to me. Don't take it as a lesson learned and make you bitter or wary. I think you should always take things with a grain of salt, especially when you're young. And that's just how it is. People really don't know what love is. It's just a word at the end of the day when you're young. And it sucks to say that because I hate to categorize people like that and be like, oh, well, all young people are stupid or all young people don't know what love is. I hate to say it, but for the most part, when you're young, you're still kind of discovering a lot of stuff, you know? You still are trying to figure out yourself, those around you, what it is that you want, what it is that you admire the most, all of that good stuff. So, you have no idea what it is that love really is or what it entails. Because at the end of the day, love is just a word to get you what you want, to get the type of reaction that you want and everything. So you can sit up there and say something like, oh, you know, I love you. As a guy, I could say it to a woman when I was younger in order to get into her pants. As a woman, she would say I love you to a guy basically because she's feeling sentimental at that point in time, not really knowing what kind of burden the word actually carries. Because there's always going to be one person at a party who means it, while the other person in the party doesn't mean it or doesn't get it. And like I said, this is only when you're young and you're inexperienced with the word and the meaning behind the word. Because, like I said, the word itself is just a word at the end of the day. It holds zero power. It's the actions behind love that really hold the true power, because I can tell you, Smokescreen, not gay, no homo, but if you and I were dating and I said, dude, Smokescreen, I love you, and you say, oh, I love you too, okay, great. But if I'm going out of my way to make sure that you want for nothing, meaning that anything that you want, I'm always there to get it for you. Anytime you need me, I'm always there and everything. If my car's run out of gas and I say, dude, I ran out of gas and everything and I don't know what to do, I'm stuck. You get out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, drive all the way to wherever I am, help me push my car into the nearest gas station, and then give me money to put gas in my car. Those are actions that follow behind the word love, because if I say to you, I love you, but yet I'm not doing anything for you, well, what's the point of saying it? But a lot of people, when they're young, when they hear that word, it holds so much value that they think that it's the best thing ever. And in reality, it's not, because unless that girl that you're dating says I love you and she's proving beyond a reasonable doubt every fucking day how much she loves you, not just with sex. No, yeah, she can show up and suck your dick in the middle of the night and you can sit up there and be like, oh, she loves me. No, that just means she's good at sucking dick. That doesn't mean shit at the end of the day. If she is really truly has your back and is holding you down legitimately the way you need to be held down, she's your queen and you are legitimately her king, that's when you know it's real. That's what I share with my wife and everything. Me and my wife, we hold each other down. If I don't have it, she will. This is when we were dating. We've only been married we got married last August. So August, 5 months. Wow, I have to count that on my fingers. 5 months me and my wife has been married, but we've been together. We've known each other for a while. We've been friends for a while, and then I should have figured out that she didn't care. I see all the hints now. You are helping me realize. Yeah, dude, like I said, the next time you get into a relationship, don't be skeptical. Don't bring your fucking baggage into the new... I hate when people do that. They get scorned by whoever it is that they're dating, and then they get into a new relationship, and they treat that girl or that guy like they're the ones that did them wrong. No. Be wary, sure. Be cautious, sure. Keep your eyes open. Don't fall for the hype and everything. Guard yourself. Always keep yourself guarded. But don't be cold. Don't be distant. Don't be mean. Just be wise about it and everything. If you get into another relationship with a girl and a month into it, she's like, oh, I love you so much. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can explain to her why you are very hesitant about saying it back or skeptical about believing her. But at the end of the day, I don't think you should be like, oh, fuck you, bitch. All bitches are liars. I'm never going to date. No, fuck that. You enjoy yourself. You're still young. It's going to happen. I hate to say it, but it's probably going to happen 2 or 3 more times before you finally find the one. But in order to make sure that when it happens again that you're not as devastated as you are right now, keep yourself guarded, but not so guarded as to miss out on life around you. So, like I said, get into another relationship. If she does utter those words, I love you, wait for her to start proving it. Show me that you love me. Show me what makes you different from any other girl who's ever told me that they love me. My wife did it. Do you know how many females told me they loved me before me and my wife got together? Plenty. Probably like 20 or 30, and I'm not even bragging. That is legitimate. Almost every single girl I've ever had sex with, every single girl that I've ever dated, in some form or fashion, has come up to me at some point in time and said they loved me. Was it true? No. I think to some degree, probably, with some of the girls and everything, but again, they wasn't really doing anything to prove it. They wasn't really doing anything to show it, to really capture my heart. And until, of course, my wife came along. And she proved it almost every single day. Let's see. She always lied. Now I know why she wanted to go to a guy's house. Why do I try? I'm staying single for a while. Strip club is a good idea. Hey, dude, you know what? There's nothing wrong with being single. The people look at being single as a title. Single, nowadays and everything, call it what you want. But take that opportunity to just have fun, enjoy yourself, because yeah, there's going to be a time in your life in which you are going to reach a certain age, and you're going to say, yeah, it's time for me to probably start settling down, think about getting married and having some kids, and that's when dating is going to become serious to you. Like, okay, now it's more or less like a recruiting kind of thing. You know, like you're out there like a recruiter trying to figure out who's going to be on your team for the rest of your life, and it's going to be difficult to find that one that really. But trust me, when it happens, Smokescreen, dude, as sure as I'm a male, you're not going to be able to stop it. You're going to think that you're going to stop it. You're going to think, I'm the dude, and I know not. Fuck that. When you fall in love and truly fall, you're not going to be able to stop it. You're not going to be able to block it, and you're going to know beyond a reasonable doubt how real it is. Because the feeling that you're going to have is a feeling that you have never experienced before. It's a feeling of both fear and desire and need. All you're going to feel so vulnerable, it's going to be uncomfortable. That's how much you're going to love her and everything. And it sucks because you know that no matter how much you try to block it, no matter how much you try to act like not a big deal or whatever, deep down you are like starving for this woman. You don't like being away from this woman. You feel so totally dependent upon this woman, not financially wise, but just for sustenance of life. You're just like, God, I don't think I can go a day without this girl in my life, or talking to this woman, or seeing this woman, or kissing this woman in some form of fashion. And that's when you know it's true. But the thing is, what makes it so cool is she will feel the exact same way. And you guys will legitimately at that point in time be best friends, because there's literally nothing that you wouldn't talk to her about. I used to feel it with Daisy, like from Mario. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. All right, but then she started her shit, cheating and everything. Should have broke up with her when she cheated the first time, dude. Yeah, yeah, I used to believe once a cheater, always a cheater. I still believe that, you know, if a person cheats on you, you definitely got to do what you got to do to get away from that, especially if you find yourself in a situation where you can't trust them, because relationships, a good relationship, is built on a foundation of communication and trust. That's how you cannot build a house without a solid foundation. And the solid foundation of your relationship, any good, solid relationship, should be built on a foundation of trust and communication. You cannot have a legitimately good relationship without communication. If you find yourself unable to really let out and talk to your woman, and she in turn has a hard time talking to you, communication is going to be terrible, and it's going to be lead to the destruction of your overall relationship. On the other hand, there's also trust. If you can't trust the person you're with, what's the point of being with them? You're constantly going to be on edge. You're constantly going to question and second guess everything because you're feeling like they're cheating on you. Yeah, the moment that she cheated on you, dude, you probably should have just up and left, because it not only put pressure on yourself, it also put pressure on her, because there probably was times in which she probably legitimately wasn't doing anything wrong, that she was probably like all up in her ass accusing her. Not saying that you were, not saying that she wasn't. All I'm saying is that's an example of why it's so dangerous to be in a relationship with somebody you can't trust, or be in a relationship with somebody who has already messed up your trust in the first place and everything. So, like I said, stay single for a little bit. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that and everything. But when you do get into that next relationship, you know what to look for. You're not stupid, obviously, Smokescreen. I know you're not a dumb guy and everything, but at the same time, don't be an asshole either. Just kind of chill, enjoy yourself, but don't invest too much in it, because you know what that will cost. And when it gets to that point, like I said, if it's truly meant to be, you won't be able to stop it, no matter how much you resist it. And like I said, she will prove beyond a reasonable doubt just how much you mean to her. And when you see that, you'll start that ice block that is built up around your heart right now will melt away, and you will go just go forward with this relationship with this woman, and just be the happiest man on earth, really. I caught her 3 different times. That was 3 times. I forgave her. I won't make that mistake again. Yeah, dude, like I said, you're a forgiving guy. More forgiving than me. More forgiving than most, really, because 3 different times, dude? Shit. You got 1 chance with me, and that's about it. that is about it. 3 different times, dude? Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happened to you. But yeah, dude, just be cautious. Be wary. If you feel like something's off, question it. Talk to them about it and everything. But I don't want you to be so cautious as to always question your girl every single time she utters the word boo. Like, no, stop, dude, chill. Because then you're going to become that annoying fucking person who you can't trust your woman to do anything, go anywhere, say anything without automatically assuming she's cheating. And she legitimately is not cheating. The only thing the girl's doing is working and seeing you, but you swear up and down because she's showing the same mannerisms as your ex that she has to be cheating. No. Get your evidence. Like you said, you caught her 3 different times. That's cool because you actually caught her. With this one, if you catch her, or if you feel like you get catch her or whatever like that, all right, cool, that's no problem. But don't go digging for shit. As I always tell people, if you open Pandora's box, you get what you get. Don't ask. If you, me and my wife don't go through each other's phones. No, we don't have anything to hide, but at the same time, it's respect that we show for each other. And I told her before we started dating, the thing is, if you open Pandora's box, you get what you get. If I legitimately started cheating on my wife, and I was texting this girl from my phone, and we're having like intimate conversations about whatever the fuck, and my wife decides to go through my phone and she comes across those text messages, that's on her. She made a choice, a legitimate choice, to go through my phone and look for something. If you find something, you get what you get. That's like going into a house that you know Jason Voorhees is in, and then getting stabbed and saying, oh, fuck. Well, that sucks. Why the fuck did you go in there if you knew he was in there? If you had a feeling Jason Voorhees was in this house, this abandoned house with no electricity and nothing going on, if you honestly felt within your gut that Jason Voorhees is in there and there was a chance you could get stabbed, why the fuck would you go in there? Why? Makes no sense whatsoever. And I use that same analogy, of course, for phones. If you know for a fact, or if you have a gut feeling that your significant other or your girlfriend or whatever is cheating on you, and you go through their phone and you discover that they are, bravo, you discover that they're cheating, but you can't get pissed off. You brought that upon yourself. Again, don't open Pandora's box if you're not ready to face the consequences. And if you are ready to face the consequences, don't sit up there and get upset and mad. Be happy that you triumphed over this and say, hey, I found out, cool, yay. Get that trophy to pop up in the right-hand corner of your fucking life and say, left-hand corner, I should say, of your life, and sit up there and say, yeah, I had a gut instinct and I was right on it. But you can't get pissed off about it because you're the one that went on ahead and decided to go through with discovering this shit. So, all in all, make sure I didn't pause this damn gameplay to give you fucking advice and shit. She would always go through my phone and shit, and I'd never be able to talk to girls, yet I've never gotten to look through hers except 3 times. That's petty shit and everything. A person who would sit up there and, look through your phone but not allow you to look through hers or whatever like that and stuff, or his and everything in the respective manner and everything, obviously it's a case of a person trying to have their cake and eat it too. They don't mind cheating on you, but they don't want you cheating on them. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to always have the upper hand and all that good stuff and everything. So that's just a simple case of having your cake and eating it too. But yeah, like I said, what you're gonna have to do is stop harping on this girl. She's a thing of the past. No need to let it ruin your life, ruin your day. Move on from it. You're a good guy. You have to realize that you're a great guy. There's nothing inherently wrong with you or anything like that. You want to stay single, that's totally fine. Go on ahead, go to the strip clubs, poke at some titties, whatever it is that you got to do. But in the meantime, between time, remain a positive guy. Know that the next relationship that you're going to get into is going to be a very great relationship and everything is going to be totally fine. This is a gaming channel, and I am legitimately sitting up here having a fucking counseling session. I should probably start a second channel in which I do like counseling and then one for gaming. I just don't even want to get you, dude. You better not go with her again.
It is mostly filled with old scrolls. Not much gold.
I will personally fly to wherever you are and
Look at
smack you in the
all
face
this
if you think
history.
about going with her again.
Kition and Heraclides will be in awe. I'll be famous. We'll be famous.
Glad I could help.
Once I've catalogued what we've discovered, I'll cart it back to the library of
That's not a
Alexandria,
rule,
so it
Smokescreen.
can be
That's
studied
called
and
self-respect.
preserved for the ages.
Respect yourself enough to know that you don't want to have to go through bullshit like that ever again. Respect yourself enough to know that you're worth more than how she's been treating you. Respect yourself enough to know that you are legitimately worth what you put into a relationship. You're a great guy. It's not a rule to not go to an ex. It's not a rule to say you're not going to deal with her anymore. It is called self-respect. And you have self-respect. Therefore, initiate your self-respect. You deserve so much better. Therefore, go out there and seek much better for you. You are not worthless. But if you treat yourself like you're worthless, those around you will treat you just like that as well. You can't carry yourself like garbage and expect people to treat you like a king. You have to carry yourself like a king, and people will treat you as such. But if you let people walk all over you, trust me, they will walk all over you and won't hesitate to do it. Yeah, definitely. I'll add you as soon as I end this gameplay, as a matter of fact. Smokescreen 2345. Alright, man. Have fun at school, dude. Okay, on to the next mission. What's this one? We'll do one more. And then, probably gonna go ahead and end the gameplay there. I don't know. Thinking about continuing a little bit longer, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after this mission. If I'm feeling like I can tackle another one, then I'll go ahead. If not, then I'll be into the gameplay here and returning again at 6 p.m. tonight. Or it might be earlier. I don't know. I know my brother is supposed to be streaming today, so I definitely want to attend his stream. I'm just not sure what time he's supposed to be streaming. If you haven't already, you're watching this gameplay, go over there and subscribe to his channel, Double D. He's trying to get himself up to 100 subscribers as well, and stuff like that or whatever. So, you know, if you haven't already, do me a favor.
Someone has been here recently.
Do me a flavor. And go ahead and subscribe to him. I feel like you can get in through another way. I think I tried to track this one before, and I got blocked. I couldn't get through for some reason. I don't know. I gotta try to figure this out. Hold on a second. Gotta try to figure this out, because I know that's one entrance. It's so hard flying with Sinew sometimes, I swear. Alright, I think I can go around, go in through that entrance over there. That makes a little bit... Because I tried to go in through that entrance during a previous gameplay, and I just got blocked. Like, could not get in whatsoever. So, try this other entrance to see if that helps out. See if that does anything. First I gotta, there we are. Run around the whole dang on pyramid. Here we go. Oh, move.
It's blocked. There must be some way through. tracks here are fresh. There must be another way inside the tomb.
How do I get in there? This is annoying. What is that? It's a beam? Thought that wasn't gonna work. It caught on fire. Ran out of arrows. So that's not gonna work. This thing won't move. Can't figure out how to get it to move. Can't jump up there. Anything up here? This has legitimately got me baffled. Don't have any bombs. This won't move for whatever reason. Okay, so definitely, huh. No idea. This is going to be quite interesting to figure out. But I want to figure it out. I feel like it's simple, and I'm just missing something. I'm just not sure what that something is. do something from here. Back in here again.
Something must be behind here. Should be clear now.
Okay, so maybe now I can move that from the other side. I think that might have been blocking that crate or whatever it is that I was trying to move earlier. So let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. I wish there was like a way I could refill my ammo. I mean in this area right here. Alright, let's try this again. There we go.
This room. This is where my quest began. So, my life was undone here. Yet now there's a shrine, a memorial where none should be. Could this be for Rudjek? None could care for that snake that began this twisted quest, could they? Rudjek's arrow. I marked his name off my list with this. Now it sits on the ground, forgotten.
Break that wall.
I'm gonna seal this room. The smell of the blood I spilled still lingers here. A mummified heron. For resurrection? No. Whoever did this must have known of Rudjek's place in the Order. Rudjek does not deserve a tomb. But this is an insult. This tomb was made for a pharaoh. Whoever did this has defiled this place. Rudjek's mask. I barely remember what happened after I stabbed him. This room has told me all I need to know. This place was a beginning for me, and an end for Rudjek. The arrow marked both of those things. After I stabbed that bastard, things went dark. When I came back to myself, Rudjek was dead. Rudjek's body should have been left to rot. He has been laid to rest with respect by someone who wanted him to enter the Duat prepared. Whoever buried him also left this heron mummy to honor Rudjek with his god's damned namesake in the afterlife. They then returned here to pay respect to Rudjek. If these candles are any indication. No matter what, I know Rudjek's heart was found lacking. That bastard suffers in the afterlife, no matter what was done here. I will be judged one day, but I do not regret my actions. The feather will always be lighter than my heart.
Oh, just standing here in the dark. I thought I was in a loading screen. Oh, that's funny. It's hilarious. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Oh, there she is. Nothing like when your wife first wakes up. Over there looking like AMC's The Walking Dead. Okay, get down from there. Thank you.
What have I found here?
Let's go track down and kill somebody.
Hey, hold on.
No! Out!
Wait a minute.
Shit!
Hey, who are you? Hey.
Sweet. Okay. Well, this seems like a legitimate time to go ahead and end the gameplay. Got 2 trophies during this gameplay, which is always good. Figured out that tomb finally. Good God, it's been bugging me for the past 2 gameplays and stuff, but finally got it figured out and everything, so I should be happy about that. Tackled some quests, all that good stuff and everything. So yeah! Yeah, really happy about that. Smokescreen, I'll be sending you a request on what you call it here pretty soon. Yeah, once I end this gameplay. But anywho, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. Thank you all thank you to those who showed up this morning, showed me some love and support. Do appreciate it. Smokescreen, keep your head up, and all that good stuff and everything. I will see you all 6 p.m. tonight, maybe a little bit earlier, depends on what time my brother's streaming. Either way, just look out on Twitter. I'll keep you guys updated, let you know what's going on and everything. If you don't see the update on Twitter, then just be here for 6 o'clock. And yeah, I will see you all around then. Have a fantastic day. Take care.